Anyways, I ain't gonna say too much. I'm gonna just, you know, randomly. I know it's wrong one. Okay, I'm gonna do random. All right, let's do it. Hold up. Mm, all right, let's get to it.
Live from Gene Autry Way, welcome to Angel Stadium. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound in this one, Garrett Crochet. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
George Springer, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. And he grounds one back up the middle. 1 out in the top of the first. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And a swing and a miss. And there are 2 down.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
2 down, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
On the ground. Meyer to first, and Guerrero is set down. That's the inning. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We go to the bottom of the first, and the starter for Toronto, Kevin Gausman. What do you have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. It's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Roman Anthony, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. That one fouled off. In the air, left field. So a man on base to start the inning. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. Dangerous hitter at the plate in Trevor Story. Line, and that's a base hit. As the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Now batting Jaron Duran. Check swing, and he went 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. A 3-run
Oh, yes, sir.
And the
Oh,
Red
yes,
Sox
sir.
jump in front. It's 3-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That pitch looked like the splitter, but normally doesn't stay that high in the zone. The bottom falls out, at least to bring it around belt level, but that one just stayed up, and with that kind of velocity, it's going to get hit really hard, as it did right there.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. Ripped to first, caught. One pitch and one out. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. And the batter now, Wilyer Abreu. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Red Sox already leading. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-2. Gausman, multi-time All-Star, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
One out, runner at second. Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox. Check swing called strike. And that is strike one. Man at second. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And next for the Red Sox, Cedar Rafaela. In the air, right field. And that is that. Sox get 3 on the homer. It's now 3-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Top of the second, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2. Popped up. Story. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. That's to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. So up next for Toronto, Jesus Sanchez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Contreras gets it to first. That's the third out. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail it here 3-0. Bottom of the second. Still stepping in for Boston. Marcelo Meyer. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. One away.
Batting ninth, catcher Carlos
Narvaez digs in now. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. Late with the swing there. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Roman Anthony, the next to hit. Check swing called strike. Strike one.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
0-1. Hit. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for Boston, but they lead at 3-0. On to the third inning, and now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela gets under it, and there's one down.
Batting 8th, second baseman Ernie
So up
Clement.
next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. One of my favorite Ernie Clement notes. He got his most recent glove, the one he played the 25 season with, off of eBay. A woman from Japan sent it to him. I asked, what'd you put in the search engine?
That's a ball.
He said, used Mizuno infielder's glove. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. High fly ball, right field. Abreu takes it in for the out. And there's two away.
Batting 9th, shortstop Andres Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez.
Wood. That's a ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Struck him out looking. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Set for the bottom of the third. Joe stepping in for Boston. Trevor Story. Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
That one ripped, but foul. And that's a fair ball. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So digging in, Jaron Duran. He had a big 3-run homer at his first trip. Oh, 1 down. Swings through that one. Story gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
First baseman Wilson.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1
Up
gone.
next for the Red Sox.
I ain't gonna lie,
Couldn't
bro.
get any air
I gotta
under it, but
say
he
that.
smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just
Crazy.
perfect.
I got 2 minutes
great
strikeout.
wood on it, and
Let me
there's
take
just
that,
no
though.
chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Now here is Wilyer Abreu.
Oh, yes, sir.
This
Let me
one
take back in.
smoked on its way.
Let me
out
take
of
back
here.
in. Oh, what's up?
A shot to the opposite
Let me
field.
take back in.
And they throw 3 on the board. It's 6-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
crushed, dude. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Kevin Gausman makes way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
Angel
Toronto,
Bastardo
number
on the pitch
99.
here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
One down. Here's the third baseman, Caleb Durbin. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Ripped to right center. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next is the Red Sox.
And here is Cedar Rafaela. Flied to right his first time. On a line out towards center. Varsho on his way over. 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman.
And stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. That one lifted to left. Sanchez has a beat on it. That is the inning.
Hey, I'm going out of
Sox get 3 on the homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Give me nothing easy, so I had to go and get it. I'm a legend, they gon' try to act like we ain't had it. They can't overlook the way we made it happen, so I'm going out of legend.
Back here at Angel Stadium, new inning getting started.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about. Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Jump throw across his body. Pretty nice play there.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Two outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now rolled out to second in his first at bat. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Man, get that boy out of here. Get him out of here.
Down to begin the ball game. Back after this on the show. Back in Anaheim, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
You know, these Red Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
One up, one down.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game. And it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Anthony in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. The starter goes 6'1". He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. High fly ball down the left field line. Sanchez going back on it. Fielding for the wall, makes the catch in foul ground.
For the Red Sox, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Here's Story now. He's 2 for 2. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss at a slider. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 1, 2, 3.
I ain't gonna lie, this
Red
on me.
Sox. They lead it though 6-0.
Damn, that's me.
We go to the top of the fifth, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
Well, these Jays, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way. Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Kirk in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And now the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. Oh and 2 now. In the air on the infield, Contreras. And there's 2 down.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Sanchez at the plate now, and that's strike one. 2 down, nobody on. All Red Sox in this one. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So 5 perfect innings in the books. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran.
Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, these Red Sox really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
The 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. 1 for 2. Well struck right field. That one back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the
And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's got a chance. That one is gone.
Let's go.
Another homer.
Oh, yes,
His
sir.
second home run of the game, and they add on. Singing the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox. On the ground, right side, Clement fires to first in time.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Cedar.
2 down, bases empty. Cedar Rafaela getting ready to hit. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Oh, 1 now. Foul ball there. 2 runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now an 8-0 game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far.
I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Let me talk to you. I ain't trying to do too much. I'm trying to stay tapped in, yeah. Chasing you up, I don't need distractions, yeah. Connected, I'm obsessed with manifesting. The guest list, I'm only worried about my checklist. Probably spend 6 on my family's expenses. Money made the memory, so I do not regret. Feeling like I'm God's best investment. I don't got no time to pass it. Paris Fashion Week, they asking me if we can who the best is. What's the metric? Yes, it's me. Going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why I should stop now. Thought it was the bottom.
And the batter now,
Leading off for the
Kazuma
Blue Jays,
Okamoto.
Third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
Reach it, and the perfect game bid is over. Around first, heading for 2, and he'll pull into second safely.
Well, there goes the chance for a perfect game. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
That is my bad.
And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Bro, the only reason they stole.
Garrett
Bro, the
Whitlock
only reason
into
they
the
sold
game now
no
on
Nick.
defense,
Come
but
on
in a
now.
strange way. This is not a position he's
Damn.
used to playing as far as we know. So a man aboard, Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The 0-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Here's the 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way and then just at the last moment it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
Springer up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. In the air, left field. Anthony turns to the right on the move. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Red Sox 8 and the Blue Jays 1. Back here at Angel Stadium, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. This one in the air, right field, and it stays fair. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Back to the top of the lineup, and next for the Red Sox, Roman Anthony. 1 for 3. And a base hit up the middle. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Red Sox. The short
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It's got a chance. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
2 aboard with 1 out. And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. There's a line drive to left field. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Angel Bastardo departs, and the line not closed on him yet, as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
pitching for
Out of the
Toronto,
bullpen for the Jays,
number
Tommy
45,
Nance.
Tommy Nance.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Contreras can't hold up, and that's a strike. Two on, two outs. Fouled off left side. And the 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Boston strands a pair, and it remains an 8-1 game.
I'm slacking right now. Hey, but then again, at the beginning of the video, I did say I wasn't that good. I only been playing for like 2 days now. Today,
This
like
game's
my
a bit of
third
a
day,
blowout,
so
Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, Dan. I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
The 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Now pitching for
Danny
the Red
Coulon,
Bro,
ready or
how
not,
the
in
hell
the game
two
now after the
my players
injury.
been hurt? I don't
Compared
get
to
it.
some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be
what
fairly
the-
free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Warming up now.
Fights it off, he'll see another. The 1-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for
Just
the Blue
kept it
Jays,
simple. Played
center
Pepper
fielder,
with the middle of the
Dalton
infield
Varsho.
and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Varsho in the box again, takes the strike. The 0-1 popped up to the left into foul ground, and there's one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
One out man at first. Alejandro Kirk will hit next. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. Ball. Man at first, one away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging. So up next, Jesus Sanchez.
Left fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Got him looking for the K. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile. One left for Toronto. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Set for the last half of the seventh. So stepping in for Boston, Garrett Whitlock.
Garrett Whitlock.
And it's fouled away. Nance, a righty that throws with power. He features a slider, a slurve, and he works in a sinker. The 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman
Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The Red Sox up big in this one here at the bottom of the seventh. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. So a man at first. Now here is Ceddanne Rafaela.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Foul ball. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman,
Marcelo Meyer digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing called strike. And that is strike 1. Durbin leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And next for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. That one fouled off. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is fouled back. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Two on, 2 outs. Hard liner. And that'll do it. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We look ahead to inning number 8. Red Sox 8 and the Blue Jays 1. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back in Anaheim, ready to begin the 8th. Kazuma Okamoto now at the plate. He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game, check. First hit, check. First multi-hit game, that would be nice. We'll see.
That one pushed foul. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now he's challenging the called strike. So the call will stand. Still 1 challenge left for them. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. On the ground at first, Contreras. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one pushed to the left and foul. And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Red Sox 8 and the Blue Jays 1.
Now pitching for
Back
Toronto.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Braden Fisher. Back to the top of the order, digging in, Roman Anthony. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it. 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the Red Sox, the shortstop.
Here's Trevor Story. Out towards right center field. Tracks it down for the out. Two up, two down.
For the Red Sox, designated hitter, Jarren Duran.
Here now the Red Sox DH, Jarren Duran. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Here's a rocket out to left. And that is that. Offense held in check there. 9th inning coming up. The Bo Sox with the lead 8-1. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. Back here at Angel Stadium, all set to start the 9th in this one. George Springer getting ready to hit. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1. This one in the air center field. Rafaela drifts towards it. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder.
So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. He was late there. Strike 1. Comes up empty.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And they'll do it again.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher. Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Barger wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. So they're now out of challenges. 1 out left for the Blue Jays. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox take this one in a blow.
Let's go. Oh, yes, sir.
And the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays. Great performances all the way around.
Anyway, that's the end of the game. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, so for you know, I'm gonna start back posting weekly. You know how I do. But anyway, turn up with me. Yes, sir.